Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Just Mike. Just coming back from seeing The Dark Knight Rises 2 times. Second time. Just a great movie, man. I really think Christopher Nolan pulled this one off. Great ending. Lots of twists and turns. You're gonna definitely love this movie if you haven't saw it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but just trust me, you guys are in for a treat. But what I really wanted to talk about is, you know, the recent Colorado shootings and the coverage it's been getting everywhere. News, media, and of course YouTube. And this is our community. You know, YouTube is our community. This is where we choose to voice our public opinion. Some of us do it freely, some of us do it for profit, some of us fall in between, and that's okay, because it is what it is. We're a community. It takes all types of YouTubers to make it work. But I was recently watching 2 commentaries on it from 2 well-known YouTubers, both in vastly different genres. One was Woodysgamertag, and he basically had something to say about it, but you know, to sum it up, he basically compared the killings in Colorado with getting a 12-to-1 kill ratio in you know, COD, Call of Duty. I just thought that was really crass. I thought that was really stretching it. And to take it even further, he said that the biggest tragedy was not the 12 people that lost their lives, but rather the media spinning this story so that they can profit off of it. And I thought that was kind of funny, as the video that he did about it was monetized. So I think he was sort of doing the same thing. But just to say, you know, the 12 people who were, you know, innocently murdered, that didn't matter, you know. And the people who were terrorized that day, that didn't matter. But what mattered was the media. That's the most important thing, that they should never spin this to try to profit off of it. And so, you know, that was one. But then I watched this other one, Glozell. Now, a lot of people know her. She's sort of like a comedian, you know, on YouTube. You know, she does funny things, skits and everything. She's pretty cool to watch. But what she basically did is had a vastly different outcome on the story. She said she blamed not him, but she blamed the public. She basically blamed us as a whole, and said that this was the reason why he shot up those people, because he was bullied by people like us, that we caused him to go to the movie theater because he knew where it was going to be. He knew where all the people who was bullying him was going to be at, and he knew those people, and that he was going to exact some revenge. But my thing is this, Glozell, I can understand what you're saying, but what about the 6-year-old kid who didn't do anything, who took a gunshot, and who's not here anymore? I'm pretty sure she did something to bully him. I'm pretty sure she did something to piss him off. And, you know, what about the 50 people that were terrorized? What about the 50 people who didn't have anything to do with that man getting wounded, shot, hurt, stressed out, and the stress and the drama and heartache and pain is going to last from now until well past years and years. What about those people? And like, my thing is this: it's a community, and it takes all types of people to make YouTube run. But sometimes getting a view, doing something to get a view, is not right, okay? Sometimes people go too far to make people laugh. And that's all I got to say on it, man.